This is your heart. It beats 100,000 times a day, quietly, reliably. We barely notice it until it stops working. Think of your blood vessels like highways. When traffic flows smoothly, life goes on. But when the road is blocked, life stops. In heart disease, fatty plaque slowly builds up in blood vessels without being noticed. It clogs the flow of blood, cutting off oxygen where it's needed most. The result? Heart attacks, strokes, and lost lives. Our white blood cells rush in, trying to help, but instead of fixing the damage, they stick to the vessel walls, making the blockage even worse. Every year, heart disease takes more lives than cancer or infectious diseases combined. Around half of the all deaths, 51.7%, are linked to this silent killer. In cities like Sydney, Singapore, Tokyo, Paris, or New York, hospitals and labs are just minutes away. But in rural villages, refugee camps, or disaster zones, there is often no help at all. The people who need care the most are the least likely to get it. So, how do we fix this? My research brings one answer: microfluidic chips. Tiny, portable devices that can analyze just a drop of blood. These chips recreate real human blood vessels, a lab on glass, where we can watch how white blood cells behave in both health and disease. We can test how cholesterol builds up, see how drugs act on immune cells, and even predict heart problems before they become deadly. So, how do we make such a tiny lab? First, we designed miniature blood vessels on a wafer using a special printing method. Next, a soft material called PDMS is poured over it, placed in a vacuum to remove bubbles, and baked in an oven for a certain period of time. When it hardens, we peel it off, and we have a mold shaped like blood vessels. This mold is then joined with a glass to form the working chip. But a chip by itself is not enough. The glass needs a special treatment to detect signals in the blood. That's where atmospheric pressure plasma jet, or APPJ, comes in. APPJ fires helium plasma at the glass, creating tiny chemical hooks that let proteins and cells stick properly. It works fast, doesn't need harsh chemicals, and can be done in a normal air. The result? A chip that's ready for testing quickly and safely. We are also developing synthetic particles, artificial white blood cells, that can deliver medicine directly to the damaged vessels. A treatment that goes straight to the problem without harming the rest of the body. With this technology, doctors and health workers can test patients using just one drop of blood. No big hospitals, no expensive machines, no electricity needed. Results? Just in a couple of minutes. This means women, children, the elderly, and people with disabilities, those most often left behind, can finally access life-saving heart care. My goal is simple. No one should die from a preventable disease just because of where they live. By combining microfluidics, plasma engineering, and smart drug delivery, we can bring advanced heart care from the lab straight to the people. This is more than science. It's about dignity, hope, and a fair chance at life. Together, we can turn crisis into strength just by using a tiny drop of blood at a time.